And Mashiach is sitting there. And and the cameras are all rolling. So nobody's talking. And Mashiach looks around like, anybody want to say something? And they all in unison say, I'd like you to speak. We feel that you have a voice.
Shalom, it's Levi Shore. Welcome back to Swing Good Torah. All right, there's two ways Mashiach can come. But here's the most important thing. Mashiach can come today or every day if we want it. All right, so how can we bring Mashiach today? We're going to learn something very interesting in Gemara. Rabbi Yeshua asked Eliyahu, he says, Ei Masai Ase Mashiach. When will Mashiach come? Oh, this is incredible. So Amar Le, so then Eliyahu answers him back. He says, Zio Shaile Dedide. Just go ask Mashiach. What are you asking me for? So he says, and where is he sitting? Where is Mashiach? He says, Apiska de Karta. He's at the gate of the city. So it means he's in the Gullus Edom. Somewhere in this exile we've been in for 2,025 years, heading into 2,026 years of this Gullus Edom, the Roman exile. Somewhere in the city, Mashiach sitting. So Ichu Sharei Chad ve'asir Chad. But he unties, so what is he doing? What's he doing? He's sitting among the very poor people who are afflicted with disease.
Have you been to Penn Station recently? It's a homeless shelter, the whole thing. Oh, there's a guy with his trousers down, relieving himself in the corner. Hey, they're dealing crack right there. Oh, they're smoking it over here. Go to Penn Station and ask yourself, is this real?
So he's not with the royalty, he's not with the elite billionaires, and he's not hanging out with the Hollywood fat cats, he's not hanging out with the CEOs, he's hanging out with the very poor people. He's helping them with their suffering. So Ichu Share Chad v'asir Chad. But he unties his own bandages one by one. So he quickly is worrying about everyone else's pain and suffering, but Mashiach ben Yosef suffering with the poor. So Amar, he says, so Dilma meba'ina, I might be needed at any moment. So the lo yakev, and I don't want to delay. So there I'm dealing with my bandages that the way I'm helping everyone else out, because I don't want to be delayed in coming. Rabbi Yeshua asked him, he says, Lema sayase mar, when is the master coming? So Amar le, he says, Hayom. Mashiach says, I'm coming today. He says, Shakure kasha karbi, but he lied to me. He said, Damar li hayom asina. He said, I'm coming today. The lo asa, and he didn't come. So Amar le, so Eliyahu says back to Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi, he says, Hachi amar lach, hayom im bekolo sishma'u. Mashiach comes today if you listen to his voice. What does this mean? This is very deep, very important. I want us all to get this very clearly. We can bring Mashiach today. And if Mashiach doesn't come today, it's because we don't want Mashiach. So what do? How do we bring Mashiach today? Every day we can bring Mashiach. We are getting very, very close to Be'ita. We are getting very, very close to the time where Hashem says he will absolutely bring Mashiach. So why don't we do it a little bit achishena? Why don't we speed it up a little bit? Let's bring Mashiach today.
With the breath of his lips, he will destroy the wicked. So this is actually Mashiach's superpower, is his mouth. He is literally a motzi shem ra, but not in the negative way, but in the positive way of using speech to destroy evil and to remove evil from the world. And because the power is an oral power, there's a side effect to that. Even though it's for a good purpose, nonetheless, there is still the same side effect of being a leper. And the Lubavitch Rebbe says that what happens with Mashiach is that he gets all this junk in return on the outside, but he gets hurt, but it's only skin deep. On the inside, he's still whole and strong and holy, but all the impurity and all the tumah and all that blowback, the shrapnel, comes back, and that's why Mashiach is a metzorah. He will destroy countries with his tongue. Uvruach sfatav yamit rasha, and with the breath of his lips, he will destroy the wicked.
Your attackers are realizing they cannot win. This is a quick message Chosen
the
one,
universe.
your
Chosen.
attackers are starting to look in the mirror and they are not liking what they are seeing looking back. Your attackers, they thought that they had some type of leverage or some type of win on you, chosen one. These people really thought that they were going to be able to stop you with that big ass purpose that you got for reason for being here. See, chosen one, your attackers had did things to you that you probably didn't know. And I say that because I want you to realize your attackers been knew you were the one, chosen one. They tried to unalive you months before they gave you the big dog, the shit that was guaranteed to take you down. So they been known something was different about you. That's how they even had to find and spend all that money on that bullshit that didn't even do nothing to you. The shit made you better, right? And so, chosen one, I don't think you understand the feelings that you incite in others. And let's go over this, right? Because I gotta let you know the power that you have. See, chosen one, when you come around, a lot of people they get in fear. They fear you. All right. If they not fearing you, they want to fuck you. Right. They're overstimulated or just so infatuated with chosen one. People know what you have been through. And so you got to understand and overstand, chosen one. You are highly wanted and highly feared out here because people don't know what you are. Because chosen one, the things that they gave to you, you were not supposed to survive. See, chosen one, you had people in your life who thought you were normal. And then they realized after the third poisoning, fourth poisoning, that this nigga, this guy, is different. But chosen one, these people are starting to realize you are a direct reflection and connection to the source. It's all over you. Your glow, how you walk, how you talk, how you carry yourself, is nothing less than royalty. And what they're starting to realize is you are indeed one of those special beings, like the prophets of the Bible, the prophet, people like that, right? The Bible is records in how to maneuver is what it's supposed to be. Well, you have direct lineage from a lot of these beings, chosen one. And so, no, this is not about color. All right, we're past color. Guys, you got to realize this world is a melting pot. Well, chosen one, what you got to understand and overstand is your attackers are sitting up late night and they are pondering how, why is this even real? Is this even possible? See, your attackers were hoping that things was going to get worse for you. And they have been waiting on your decline a year, 2 years down the road, and you are still trending in the right direction. Chosen one, your attackers are starting to understand that they have no wins when it comes to you. Your attackers are starting to realize that this game that they played is now over with. See, chosen one, they don't want to accept defeat, but they can't help it. See, ever since they got involved with you, chosen one, and ever since they put you through what they put you through, and you've been doing what you've been doing, and they're still trying to target you, they've been getting drugged. They've been getting drugged through the mud, left and right. See, what your attackers fail to realize, chosen one, is what goes around comes around.
Mashiach is real and is actually about to arrive. This is not just some nice idea. This is the truth. This is a reality. This is the ultimate purpose of creation. Hashem created the world in order to have a home in this physical world. For us, created beings, to experience our Master, to literally feel and see Hashem, God, within our lives. And this, my friends, will be actualized and experienced when the Mashiach arrives. This is when it will be fully activated. So this is the ultimate purpose of reality. It's not just some nice idea. It is truth, it is imminent, and it is about to happen. With God's help, may it happen today. One good action that you do can be enough to bring Mashiach. God bless you all.
And Hashem, also, what is Hashem going to say? Hashem will say, Gam be'ena yipole, Hashem will say that it's also, it's hard for me, it's wondrous for me that the righteous were able to do what they did. This is all going to be a way of finding merit to vindicate the wicked. Once the evil inclination is gone, so by the righteous saying how hard it was, how tough it was, this will give merit for the evil people that they shouldn't lose out on the benefits of the future redemption, because the righteous will say, that this was something that, only Hashem could have taken away. Only the evil inclination, only Hashem could have overcame. Finish off with a question, which we're discussing yearning for our challenges, but the question is, there's yearning for our challenges, and then there's traumas that we might have had from different things in the times of exile. So Mashiach comes, we'll look back, we're still going to feel pain and trauma from the difficulties of exile. And some commentaries explain that this is, Hashem himself, so to say, also. It's an interesting verse, an interesting ending of the teaching, that Hashem himself wonders and says that in my eyes, it's also wondrous how they were able to overcome it. So in other words, even from Hashem's perspective, in other words, the way Hashem created the world, naturally, Hashem is admitting that it's difficult. It's a wonder how they were able to overcome the evil inclination. And the answer for that is, our sages already laid out the answer elsewhere. Our sages said that the evil inclination of a person tries to strengthen itself upon him every day, and if not, if not for the help from above, he wouldn't be able to overcome it.
Welcome. It finally slipped. The words they swore would never be spoken aloud were whispered behind closed doors tonight. A voice, calm, calculated, powerful, broke the silence in that private meeting of the elite and said, "If he rises, we're done. Not if he fights, not if he wins. If he rises." That alone was enough to make every man in that room look up. They've seen people challenge them before, protest, resist, make noise, but this time, something feels different. Because this time, it's you. You weren't built by their systems. You weren't trained by their mentors. You weren't invited into their circle, you built your own. And that's what terrifies them most. Because they can control those who play their game, but they can't control someone who doesn't even need their board. You weren't supposed to reach this point. You weren't supposed to wake up the way you did. They wanted you tired, distracted, and dependent on their approval. But somehow, against all odds, you saw through it. You started connecting the dots quietly. You started moving differently strategically. And before anyone realized, the momentum was already shifting. They studied your moves, hoping to find a weakness. But the more they watched, the more one thing became clear. You don't move for fame, or validation, or applause. You move with purpose. And purpose is something their world can't manufacture. In every circle of power, from the smallest think tank to the highest intelligence briefing, your name now floats like static, confusing, disruptive, unpredictable. They can't categorize you. They can't contain you. And that's why the room went silent when those words were said. If he rises, we're done. They didn't mean done as in defeated in a game. They meant done as in the illusion breaks, the control shatters, the mask comes off. Because power, real power, doesn't fall overnight. It unravels. And you've started the unraveling. For years they've kept the world divided, distracted, fighting over crumbs while they feasted. They built systems so efficient that people never even realized they were in a cage. But you saw the bars for what they were, and then you stopped believing in them.
Don't do this. You're a living legend, and what they're telling me is that it's not just the fact that you're like a living legend, it's like the fact that like people don't think you're real until they meet you, or until you're in their life and they're like, oh my god, like you're real. Like people experience you like you're a character from a book, or a character from a movie, or a character from I'm literally getting like fantasy, like people experience you almost like you could be someone who's literally like plays characters, but I'm also just getting this energy that like it's so much more about the fact that like your essence, people can feel it and touch it. You people like know of you, people like talk about you, like there's a concept of you, there is an essence or a perception that is experienced of you. It's very beautiful, it's very bright, but people don't realize that you're real until you're in their waking life.
Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. You already knew this though. You already knew that you were gonna elevate and that you couldn't take the wrong motherfuckers with you. People you can't be around these Matrix Agent Smith ass energies. You're too big for that. I'm not saying you're better than anybody, but like those that could be manipulated to come up against you or throw you under the bus for what you're about to have cannot go.